Tonight, a $1 million investment in local veteran entrepreneurs has just been unveiled. A look at Ohio's first ever Veterans Business Outreach Center and the work being done there. Then,
looking forward to having like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need.
President Biden welcoming President-elect Trump to the White House. A look at their meeting and the promise of a peaceful transition of power. But first,
we will be reaching the state's priorities, such as serving pregnant and postpartum women and children, increasing access to treatment and all forms of medication for opioid use disorders.
$4 million in state funding now heading to Montgomery County Adamus. The organization plans to use that money to help the community in the long term. All this and more tonight on Dayton 24/7 Now.
The Montgomery County Adamus Board just received over $4 million from state opioid response funding that will help people across Montgomery County through treatment, long-term recovery services, and more.
So for us to be the highest award in the entire state shows that our services are needed, our results are proven, and this is a true honor and testament to the services in our community.
The Montgomery County Adamus Board is being recognized by the state of Ohio for the work they do in combating the opioid crisis here in the Miami Valley. Governor DeWine announcing $100 million in federal funding to help Ohioans fight the opioid use disorder and prevent overdose deaths. Montgomery County Adamus will be receiving the largest amount, which is $4.1 million.
You recognize this as a competitive process throughout the state of Ohio. In years past, there were amounts that were automatically awarded to each county. This year was a competitive process across the entire state.
These funds will be used for a variety of resources for Daytonians who struggle with opioid addiction.
We will be reaching the state's priorities, such as serving pregnant and postpartum women and children, increasing access to treatment and all forms of medication for opioid use disorders. We will also be expanding recovery supports such as recovery housing, peer support services, and also supportive employment services.
Montgomery County's overdose rate has decreased in recent years, going from 566 in 2017 to 137 so far this year. But with this funding, Adamus hopes to continue seeing those numbers drop.
It is still apparent through our trends that we are still one of the spots in the state of Ohio that needs these continued services in order to assist with reducing those overdose deaths.
If someone you know is struggling with addiction, Adamus has an app that can help.
One of the easiest ways that they can reach out and find services is through our Local Help Now app. This app provides all of our services in Montgomery County, and if they cannot find a service through there, they are always free to reach out to the Adamus Board and we can direct them to those services.
In the web version of this story on Dayton247now.com, I've linked Adamus resources if you or someone you know is struggling with opioid addiction. And new tonight over in Greene County, the Beaver Creek Police Department is asking for your help in identifying the suspect in this photo. He is accused of using counterfeit money and stealing $700 worth of merchandise from Euro Perfumes inside the mall at Fairfield Commons. If you know this individual or have any info, contact Officer Dobney at 937-426-1225. You can remain anonymous. In Clark County, the sheriff's office is investigating after a 4-year-old was injured after their 6-year-old sibling got a hold of a pistol. First responders were called out to the 400 block of Sunset Court in South Charleston around 7 a.m., where they found the 4-year-old who had been grazed by a bullet. The child was treated by medics at the scene and then taken to a local hospital for further evaluation. At this time, no charges have been filed against anyone connected with this incident.
West Center Street in the water under the bridge.
Brand new video into the newsroom. A young boy rescued from the water in Madison County. This all happened just after 6 last night. A London police officer noticing a young boy walking along the sidewalk. The officer turned around and the kid was gone. While the officer went looking for the boy, a call was made to 911 reporting a missing autistic 5-year-old. Officer Dylan Fout jumped into the creek, which is about 3 feet deep right now, and pulled him out. the water around 40 degrees. The boy was then checked out at the hospital, then released to his parents.
Well, earlier we saw the clouds increase. This is from earlier in the afternoon where the rain has held off, at least for the most part, but we do expect periods of rain to move into the area overnight tonight, and it could be somewhat of a deluge as we wake up into tomorrow morning with upwards of a half-inch plus across most of the Miami Valley, and perhaps some areas getting upwards of an inch. Again, this is going to be a pretty decent rain event, and as we get into tomorrow, I do think as you put the kids on the bus, we'll see showers tapering off as we get later and later into the daytime. But still, it is definitely going to be a wet day, and with temperatures remaining somewhere in the 50s, it's probably maybe not the coldest of rains, but it's still going to be fairly chilly. So again, rain likely overnight tonight into tomorrow.
I'm Atrell Nashar in Washington, where President-elect Trump made the rounds Wednesday, meeting with leaders preparing, as much as he is, for a second Trump administration.
Mr. President-elect and former President Donald, congratulations.
President Biden and President-elect Trump moving past the heated rhetoric of the campaign for a meeting Wednesday.
Crooked Joe Biden has done a terrible job. You've destroyed our country.
Just 3 weeks ago, the White House press secretary said this when asked about news that Trump's former chief of staff said he meets the definition of a fascist.
Do we agree about that determination? Yes, we do. We do.
The nation saw Biden and Trump sit side by side in the Oval Office, not as political rivals, but as a current president welcoming his successor.
Looking forward to having like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated, what you need.
Biden keeping with tradition by hosting the incoming president at the White House, which Trump did not follow when he refused to concede the 2020 election.
Politics is tough, and it's many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much. A transition that's so smooth, it'll be as smooth as it can get, and I very much appreciate that, Joe.
You're welcome.
Earlier in the day, Trump gathered with House Republicans.
We worked with a lot of you to get you in, and you helped me, and you helped me too.
Trump endorsing House Speaker Mike Johnson to remain in his leadership role, as House Republicans are expected to have a razor-thin majority similar to what they have now. Democrats, meanwhile, strategizing for how they'll navigate being the minority party in both the House and Senate.
Recalibrating and re-energizing our party in the coming weeks is the most important thing we can do as elected leaders.
Senate Republicans just chose a new leader in South Dakota's John Thune, who will become the Senate Majority Leader in early January. On Wednesday, Thune said a top priority is getting Trump's cabinet nominees confirmed as quickly as possible. On Capitol Hill, I'm Atrell Nashar.
Making national headlines today, the beginning of a new era for the Senate Republican Conference. The party electing a new leader, John Thune, replacing Senator Mitch McConnell, who served an 18-year term. He says it will take the whole conference to deliver President-elect Trump's agenda.
To those who were supporting another candidate, I promise to be a leader who serves the entire Republican conference. We'll have an ambitious agenda, and we'll take each and every Republican working together to be successful.
Thune beat out Senators Rick Scott and John Cornyn for the job. Both Thune and Cornyn served as top lieutenants to McConnell and were seen as providing continuity for the GOP. Trump's most ardent supporters were hoping for Scott. They believe the Florida senator gave them the best shot of capitalizing on Trump's populist energy. The Biden administration trying to send Ukraine as much aid as possible before Trump is sworn in. The Secretary of State says President Biden is making sure every dollar at his disposal will be sent to the country fending off Russia. This as speculation swirls about how Trump will fulfill his campaign promise of ending the Russia-Ukraine war right away. The Biden administration worries he'll leave Ukraine to fend for itself. Officials are also worried about how he'll handle the NATO military alliance.
President Biden fully intends to drive through the tape and use every day to continue to do what we've done over these last 4 years, which is strengthen this alliance.
Trump has suggested in the past that NATO countries don't contribute as much to their militaries as the U.S., and that it's unfair. Today also marking 2 years since 4 University of Idaho students were murdered. The stabbings rocked the small town of Moscow, Idaho. Now, the trial of Brian Kohberger, the man accused of killing the students, will take place in Boise rather than Moscow. Now, the trial is currently set to begin in June 2025, but that could change as a new judge weighs the latest pretrial developments. Kohberger was arrested in late December 2022 in his home state of Pennsylvania. The 29-year-old is facing 4 counts of murder. Several motions filed by the defense, including a push to have the death penalty dismissed in this case, are being reviewed. A $1 million investment in local veteran entrepreneurs has just been unveiled. A look at Ohio's first ever Veterans Business Outreach Center and the work being done there. You're watching Dayton 24/7 now.
Giving comes from the heart, and we need your help now.
The Holiday Help Out Food Drive is back again this year to help needy families this holiday season.
I'll be in Trotwood accepting your donations of non-perishable food items November 22nd through the 24th.
Tonight, the White House meeting and the latest on the swift transition picks. Plus, the Hill is back. How might the new Senate GOP leader reshape Congress? ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir is the most watched newscast in America.
In Canada's Northwest Territories, natural diamonds were formed so real that to hold one is to touch the essence of time. Natural diamonds are real, rare, responsible.
Are you tired of all the calls and texts to buy your house?
We're Oasis Homebuyers, the easy, stress-free way to sell your house.
We buy houses for cash, regardless of condition or price.
Forget the inspections, repairs, and skip the showings. We buy your house as is.
Divorce, probate, beat-up rentals, behind on taxes, even homes in great condition. We buy them all with no commissions or fees.
So before you call a realtor,
give us a call. We can help with any situation.
Call 937-586-7444.
People don't really realize how much of an impact the feet have on the rest of the body. A lot of times people with knee pain, there's really nothing going on with their knee. The issue is actually stemming from the foot. So now we're predisposed to hip pain, low back pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that when the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy, you're gonna feel better, and you're not gonna have to spend so much time worrying and thinking about your pain.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
Maintain the architectural integrity of your home with Gilkey fiberglass or vinyl windows and patio doors. For a limited time only, get up to 25% off fiberglass or vinyl windows, $1,000 off fiberglass or vinyl patio doors. Many financing options available with no money down. And best of all, Gilkey Window is recognized by Window & Door magazine as top manufacturer of windows in the USA.
Nobody designs, manufactures, or installs windows like Gilkey. We invite you to be part of the Gilkey family.
In Canada's Northwest Territories, natural diamonds were formed so real that to hold one is to touch the essence of time. Natural diamonds are real, rare, responsible.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.
Several viewers captured this meteor passing over western Montana at 6:30 this morning. People from Canada to Utah reported seeing it. The National Weather Service says a sensor designed to see lightning also spotted it. Dawn was full of purple and red this morning in Northern California, and golfers braved some snow in Utah, hoping for some eagles. They got a flock of wild turkeys instead.
For more content like this, subscribe to the National Weather Desk's YouTube channel.
I'm Eli Burgett out here at Wright State University, where just this morning, a $1 million investment in local veteran entrepreneurs was unveiled.
But to add this means that we're expanding our reach from just serving the students of Wright State University to serving the veterans in the state of Ohio and the surrounding communities, Indiana, Northern Kentucky.
Seth Gordon, Veteran and Military Center Director at Wright State University, says that their school was chosen to be the host of the first ever Veteran Business Outreach Center in Ohio, mainly due to their close distance to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and the overall support for veterans in the community. The Outreach Center is a $1 million collaboration between Wright State, the Economic and Community Development Institute, and the U.S. Small Business Administration, with representatives from the Biden administration attending the ribbon cutting.
This is an incredible program because it trains our military transitioning service members as well as our veterans and our military families to ensure that they can level up their businesses, start up their businesses, and do what they do best, which is create jobs.
ECDI CEO Ina Kinney says that their new business outreach center will be a hub for veterans and active service members to come and receive assistance with business planning, accessing capital, and marketing and outreach. A former resident of the Miami Valley, Kinney says that there are so many veterans in Ohio who have skills from military service that will transfer well into running a business, and the state and local economies will be better off for it.
So starting a business is a really great opportunity, and they're very regimented, they're very bright, and they're great individuals to help this economy in starting and sustaining their new businesses.
If you want to get involved with Wright State's VBOC or volunteer with ECDI, you can find more information on our website, Dayton247now.com.
And over at Cedarville University, a new educational partnership was formed between the school and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base.
This partnership is really about sharing the ability to exchange knowledge at this point.
Starting today, Cedarville University and Wright-Patterson Air Force Base will be advancing new STEM opportunities within the Miami Valley. This new partnership will allow Cedarville students to become more involved with Wright-Patterson innovative projects, hands-on research, and mentorship programs relating to the defense and aerospace industries.
Some of our students will be able to take advantage of internships on the base. There'll also be the opportunity to interact with engineers and other experts on the base. Some of our faculty members will be able to do research with them as well.
A story from our partners at the Dayton Business Journal. One of the region's most popular shopping centers has just announced 2 new retailers will be joining. The Green and Beaver Creek will soon welcome Anthropology and Our House as tenants. The 2 retailers will provide new clothing and home furnishing options, as well as bringing new jobs to the regions. Our House is a Northern Ohio-based retailer known for its handcrafted furniture and decor. This will be the first Anthropology storefront in the Dayton region. And for more information, just go to Dayton247now.com. This story and others like it, they're under the Dayton Business Journal heading in the News tab. Inflation moved in the wrong direction last month. The Bureau of Labor Statistics released the latest Consumer Price Index data. It shows consumer prices rose 0.2% in October. Housing-related inflation accounted for half of the monthly rise. Energy prices were flat. That's after they dragged down the overall index for 4 of the past 6 months. Still, inflation has eased considerably since it peaked at 9.1% in June of 2022. October's increase was the first time the annual rate bumped higher since March. Thanksgiving shoppers will face ups and downs in prices this year, starting with the meal's centerpiece, the turkey. After a few years of price fluctuations, Wells Fargo says fresh turkey prices are largely unchanged this year compared to last, with name-brand turkeys seeing a 2% price decline in price from 2023. Stuffing, however, may be a more expensive sell, with name brands up 9% and store brands up 3%. And cranberries saw a bigger crop this year, pushing supply up and name brand prices down. It's signing day at Springboro. A look at the seniors and where their next adventures will lead next. Also, Christmas just around the corner. Look at the Allwood Autobahn Holiday Art Fair as you're looking for the perfect gifts. You're watching Dayton 24/7 now.
It's Watson's Ultimate Wellness Event. Save an additional $750 to $3,000 off on the area's largest selection of spas from $32.99. Save up to $6,000 on swim spas. And Cold Series spas are only $29.99. Only at Watson's.
The best outcomes for treating cancer come from early detection and early diagnosis.
The James Cancer Diagnostic Center at Ohio State
is designed to provide rapid evaluation and a clear diagnosis.
We are transforming care by giving patients direct access
to cancer experts who study and treat cancer every day.
If you think you have cancer, the choice is clear.
Choose the James Cancer Diagnostic Center.
Why wait till Black Friday for big savings? At King's Furniture, it's Black November. Save on hundreds of huge doorbusters. Then start power shopping and save 20% off King's huge selection of beautiful brand name sofas, sectionals, and motion furniture. Save 20% off dining sets, bedroom furniture, and mattresses. King's leaves competitors' pricing in the dust. You get the lowest prices guaranteed, or it's free. Plus 1-year interest-free financing. It isn't one day, it's every day. Black Friday prices all month long at King's Furniture.
Drawing the most flavor out of something is a nuanced process. And if that doesn't work, deep fry it until it tastes delicious. Arby's, we have the meat.
Fall into style and savings at Furniture Fair. The Fall Home Sale is designed to give you incredible home decor at the guaranteed lowest price. Right now, get an extra 11% off, plus special financing available for up to 48 months. Get ready for family events with a 5-piece pub storage set for $7.99 and create cozy memories with a sofa for just $7.91. Refresh your home for the new season. The Fall Home Sale is going on now, only at Furniture Fair.
We still continue to track the rain as it moves closer and closer to the area. The rain now just about to enter, if not passing through Wayne County, Indiana. We still continue to have not a lot of rain here in the Ohio section of our area. Just a couple showers moving through Preble and now in towards Greene. Bulk of the rain still off to the southwest. Likely to be some periods of perhaps some intense rain later on. Give you an idea of the scope of the system all the way down from the Gulf. So it's pulling in a decent amount of moisture. One of the reasons why that I do think this is going to be at least a decent rainfall for us. So throughout the overnight period, periods of steady rain. Here we are about 5 a.m. Notice the rain probably will become more showery in nature, and that will continue on through parts of Thursday, especially during the early to mid part of the day. Now, once we get towards the afternoon and evening, it should become a lot less widespread, but still, I would not rule out a stray shower even into perhaps early to midday Friday. That's based on the flow coming in off of Lake Michigan. Of course, that and the cool air sometimes can combine for more of a sprinkle in amidst the clouds than anything else. All that being said, we're still doing for probably about a ½ inch worth of rain across most of the Miami Valley through tomorrow morning. It's going to be a really wet morning commute for us for tomorrow, but then you start tacking on whatever comes during the day, Thursday into Friday. Probably looking at a ½ inch to an inch. Now, is this going to cause major problems? Absolutely not. But what it will do is make for a little bit more of a nuisance, if you will, in terms of that morning commute. So for tonight, temperatures will be a few degrees warmer than they have been. Yesterday topped out 36 the day before. Probably about 45 or so. Periods of rain, heavy at times. Also a little bit blustery. Now, if you're stepping outside tomorrow, temperatures mid-50s. Those showers continue, although, again, as we get later and later in the day, those showers will start to at least diminish in not only quantity, but also in terms of how much rain they may be capable of producing. As for Saturday and Sunday, those 2 days are going to be the days where we'll warm up. I do think we've got a shot, maybe not a great shot, but a shot nonetheless, at 60 degrees on Sunday. Monday into Tuesday, those are going to be the warmer days, with both of those featuring some showers. Wednesday into Thursday, we are tracking a much cooler air mass on its way. We'll be right back.
I feel happy about my future now.
I can see myself with Joan the rest of my life.
My intentions are to get down on a knee.
I had only been in love with one person, more than one now.
Get Eco. If you get Eco to repair your broken furnace or air conditioner, we can make that repair sort of free.
There's no such thing as sort of free, Aaron.
What I mean is, we won't pressure you to buy a whole new system. Just pay us to fix it. And years from now, if you do get Eco to replace your whole system, we'll give you back all the money you spent on your repair.
So that means the repair is sort of free.
Sorta. Get Eco.
It's an all-new season of Family Feud. Well, y'all know a lot about getting naked over here.
Tonight at 7 and 7:30 on ABC 22.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $4.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with all your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $4.99. Country fried steak, $4.99, Wednesdays only at KFC.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck.
Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade. GMC.
Do you or your loved ones need help finding an adjustable bed or hospital bed so you can age in place? You deserve the best, and MedMart is standing by and ready to help you. MedMart has the widest selection of semi-electric, full electric, and home care hospital beds in the Midwest. Our product navigators are ready to help you with your mobility needs. High-low beds, fully adjustable, and beds that match your style in your home. Help keep your loved ones independent in the home they love. Shop online or visit a store near you today.
KFC's fan favorite country fried steak is just $4.99 every Wednesday. It's a complete meal with all your favorite sides. Best of all, it's just $4.99. Country fried steak, $4.99, Wednesdays only at KFC.
Sponsored by the medical malpractice lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
The Dayton 24/7 Now News app, brought to you by the Jeff Schmidt Auto Group.
This afternoon, 9 Springboro High School student-athletes participated in National Signing Day, declaring their intentions to continue their athletic careers at the collegiate level.
I mean, I think it's a special day for everybody, the student, the family. I mean, a lot goes into all the support system for these kids when it comes to taking you to practice and buying you all the gear. And so this is really a family milestone. So it's really great to be able to have a day like today where everyone can celebrate these accomplishments.
Tessa Blaine, recent soccer state champion, is heading northeast to Ashland University, while state wrestling champion Matt Kowalski is heading west to Indiana University. And 2 of this past season's girls basketball state runners-up also signed today. Bryn Martin, Ohio Miss basketball finalist and Division I Player of the Year, signed with the University of Washington, and Anaya Trent signed with Virginia Tech University. Coming up tonight at 10 and 11, how these athletes make their decisions, and Athletic Director Austin Rhodes talks about the importance of student athletes in Springboro schools.
I'm Tej Joshi here at Allwood Audubon, getting you ready for a local holiday shopping extravaganza that is going to happen this Saturday. Here, take a look. This is the Hallway of Wonders here at the Nature Center at Allwood Audubon in the northern part of Montgomery County. And this Saturday, this entire hallway and really the entirety of this Nature Center will be transformed into a beautiful holiday shopping experience. They'll have pottery for sale, jewelry for sale, fiber art for sale. And the cool part is all of this art is locally made, and they brought in local craft vendors who will be selling their wares. You can get very unique items here. Other things we need to tell you about this Saturday during this event, the walking trails here at Allwood Audubon are actually going to be free. There's normally a small admission fee to come here. Well, free on Saturday. This event overall is free to come to, and I want to show you right over here. There is also a very cool construction project going on right now outside Allwood Audubon. They're building a mosaic that should be opening come next year. And if you come to the event this weekend, you can actually be a part of the creation of this art and learn more about this project overall. Overall, this starts on 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. It's a great local holiday shopping experience. It's gonna be a ton of fun.
Temperatures will be in the 50s next few days. Of course, tomorrow waking up to rain and then tapering off to showers. Could be 1 or 2 Friday. Saturday and Sunday both quiet with temperatures nearing 60 on Sunday. Monday and Tuesday is your next chance of wet weather.
Get out there and hit the trails. Get to the cabin. Get out and play.
Get out there and have some fun in a new Toyota truck.
Like the dominatingly powerful new Tundra, which can tow up to 12,000 pounds and deliver the best resale value in its class.
Now get a new Tundra with 2.99 APR financing, $2,000 customer cash, or a low $419 a month lease. Plus 2 years, no cost maintenance.
Nobody builds trucks better than Toyota. Let's go places.
Be your best. We take that pretty seriously. But what does it mean to be your best? Having your best day?
So adorable.
Your best result?
You have nothing to worry about.
That's great news.
Your best steps forward? Scheduling a visit with your doctor can help you stay on the path to your best health. And that's best for all of Houday Nation.
The holidays, and holiday trips, and holiday toys, and holiday bonding. comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.